and welcome to Snowrunner Mod Review. Now today we are looking at the Toyota Tacoma TRD, which is made by Delta Gaming, and what a fantastic job he's done of this one. Now he said when he first did this one, he did say it's his best mod, and I'll tell you what, I've got to agree with that. The way this thing drives is unbelievable. Now this is currently out on PC, but will be coming to console very soon. There is a unbranded version which will be available on console probably about another week or so. It's got a little bit of work to do on it, and that will be available. Well, the trouble is, coming to console, it'll probably be months before you get it, but it will be coming to console, because no doubt somebody will ask in the messages. So it is coming. Now I'll tell you what, let's go inside first of all. Now we've got all the working mirrors and all the gauges and what have you, what we've normally got from Delta Gaming, and you see all the gauges work just like that. Oh, let's take it out of so you can see it working up and down and whatever. And you see the one thing which totally different, first mod ever to have this, which we've got the out of view camera down there. So that's just your bumper cam, so if there's any rocks or anything, you can see it. You get down near that fence and it just picks up your blind spot basically, which is awesome. I couldn't believe he managed to get that in there. But that's what he's like. He likes to push the boundaries of modding and doing new things. So let's go in. Well, while we're in the interior, we can see we've got a nice decent interior in here. You can see all the working mirrors and what have you, but pretty nice. So all this branding will be removed for console. So let's go into the garage and show you what options are available. So we have quite a few engine options, where I'm using the 4.7, which is the bigger engine, and then we got the 3.5 V6 and the 4 litre upgraded version, and you can see all slightly different on the power there. Now this isn't OP whatsoever, but the way it runs is fantastic. It really is. It's very, very well balanced. Now we've got a crawler gearbox on there. If you want to do crawler on it, that is the one you want to use. Then we've got the highway, the fine-tuned off-road, and then the non-fine-tuned off-road. And I'll tell you what, I haven't used that one, so we put that one on today. And then there's the TRD stock, which has just got the one we were using, where it's just got low range, no low, minus or plus on it. Right, so going on to suspension, and we have the 4 different suspensions available, just like that. The RC LT HD, and then we've got the TRD Fox Balance suspension set, and then the toe-in suspension, and then a lifted one as well. And then moving down to tyres, we've got quite a few tyre choices. Now these are all bespoke for this model, most of these, apart from the Badgers. He's got a few of those on the Hummer as well, I think it was, and the airless tyres, he's actually put those ones on there as well, so you're never going to get a puncture with those bad boys. And then we've got mud tyres, which we've got the 4 different ones. We've got the 38-inch, the Maz 95s, which those are a nice size wheel. And then we move down to the BFGs as well, which they're cracking. I love them, really nice. So we're using the 40-inch BFGs. And then he's got chained options. Now these chained options with the studs, they work extremely well. They really do. In the ice, they're brilliant. I've been using this on the PTS for the new maps and didn't have any issues with it. It just drove straight through it, and like I said, it's not overpowered, but it goes through pretty much anything. It will get stuck, which is what you expect at the end of the day. Now we've got and I'll tell you what, look, on this map I'm only on rank 2, so I can't even unlock the autonomous skate extended. Unbelievable. Never mind. Anyway, diff lock, that's already set up, so you don't have to buy that. Then we've got a snorkel option just like that for it. Let's put that on. And then frame add-ons, we've got the different spare tyres, which you can put on the back of there. You can do away with that if you want and just have nothing in the back. And then we've got fuel tank supplies in there. The fuels, you've got quite a bit of fuel on there, 120 litres. Then the tank supplies, tank supplies. There is 150 repair points and 80 on the fuel. And then we've got the TRD roll bar, just like that. And then a normal roll bar if you want that one. And then he's also put a shovel and a pickaxe in there as well. And then that's the toolbox which fits in the back there. Just like that. So pretty nice. And then moving on to bumpers. Now the rear bumpers, that one is as it is at the moment. It's the stock one, and we have side steps on there, two different types of side steps, as you can see. And then we got a skate trailer hitch, which comes with that anyway. And then front bumper. Now that's your obviously your standard one, and then this is the one what Delta Gaming has actually built for this one, and he's done a nice job of that. Looks pretty nice. And then rims, we've just got the beadlock rims on there. And then colour wise, got quite a few different colour choices, as you can see. Just like that. I don't think, oh, we have got bobbleheads. Yeah, we've got a few bobbleheads in there if you want any of those. He's even put his own Delta one in there as well, which we'll have that one. So that's what options you get for it. Now for the console version, it will be pretty similar. I doubt there might be a few changes, but I doubt there'll be that many changes to it basically. So we're up at Musoko Highlands, and that's the next couple of vehicles what Delta Gaming is doing now. We've got the Kenworth there, and he built that one last night. He did that 24 hours ago, the Kitten, which is a little buggy, and it's a good bit of fun that is. I was using that one yesterday, and it was a nice bit of kit, it really was. So I think we'll head out this way because we've got some nice terrain going up this way, and you see it climbing up. But the main thing with this is the suspension. The way the suspension works is absolutely awesome. When I was driving this round on the PTS for the new maps for phase 4, and just loving it. It's a real joy to drive the thing because it just soaks up all the rocks. And typical, I just missed that rock there. We've got a load of rocks a little bit further up on the trail, so as long as I don't roll it, because I have not got the autonomous, as I've had to restart this map, which is a bit of a shame because I did have it on rank. I think I was on rank 15. Well, I had all the winches unlocked, but there you go. It is what it is. But this is got to be my. This is the first mod out of all the mods available. Well, bearing in mind I haven't actually driven every single mod, but this is the first mod what I've actually got in, drove it, and gone, wow, it performs beautifully. The way it goes over all the all the rocks and the obstacles and what have you, it just lovely, nice bit of kit. It really is. Now let's go inside so I can show you the full use of the trail cam there, which looks like we've got a little dot on there. I don't know where that come from. Oh, well, the bumper cam, you see we've got these rocks coming up just there, and it just shows them on the cam. But that's a nice little addition. It's just really nice to have stuff like that. But that's what Delta likes. He likes just putting stuff in new, what somebody hasn't done before, and just pushing the boundaries of the game, really, which is rather than just making mods. You know, that's why you put that screen in there. Well, now we're going to have to be careful down here. But I've got faith in the Tacoma. And as long as we don't roll it down a cliffside, we should be pretty much alright. Yeah, no issues with that whatsoever. Let's get on a side view, and then you can see it soaking up these rocks. Come on, get up that hill. Let's go. Oh, new trailer discovered. So yeah, this is my favourite mod at the moment for doing any skating on PC. This is the one that I'll be using all the time because I absolutely love it. Brilliant mod, really is. But he's going to try and, now there's so many different parameters set up for Snowrunner that it's quite hard to replicate what you've done to one vehicle and put it in another one, but he's going to try his best to do that. Now he's found that sort of lucky point where where he's happy with how the vehicle works, because that's the hardest thing. There is just so many different weights you can add for this, that and the other, and so many different variables for it. It's quite crazy, it really is. Whoa, bit of air on there on that rock. Now we go into the low, and you see it is the low and then the low plus. We have got switchable diff lock on it as well, and then we got up to low plus, and you should be able to get up most terrain with this without any real difficulty really. We'll turn those off before we break them. Nice and slow. Normally it'd be flying round, but I haven't got autonomous, so I can get into trouble very, very quickly. But yeah, already had quite a few messages saying, is this coming to console? And it will be. Just a matter of time. It'll probably be ready in about another week, and then it's going to be in the console mods testing for, well, God knows, it'll probably be in there for quite a while, because there's a list of about 160 mods so far, I think, something like that. Right, I'm UK Gamer 828, forgot to tell you that at the start of the video, and I do mod reviews for console mods, PC mods, and I also do cover Snowrunner news. If that interests you, then go and check out my other videos. I think what we would do, we'll head down to the left hand side, and then that way we can go through the mud, because there's quite a lot of mud on Masoko Highlands, especially off this left hand side, which I think if we go down this way and we'll take the next bend on the left, and that should take us into the mud. You see it, there's a load of marshland over on the left hand side there. But what I'm amazed with this, how smooth it is. Knock it up into fourth, and I'll tell you what, let's just go off-road. We don't need roads, we don't need that left hand turn. Just as long as I don't roll the bloody thing. So going through the water and the mud, is it going to get deep? Yeah, it does get deep in places. Let's have a bit of low with diff lock, low plus, fire that out of there. And let's go straight down, round the other side, I think. Beautiful. Really nice bit of kit. Now the feedback he's had off this from Mods.io and other people making videos, and everyone's saying the same stuff. They're absolutely loving it. Now the console equivalent will be exactly the same, basically, without the branding. That was why this came out on PC first, because then it enables us to do some testing on it and make sure everything's working all right. And then as soon as it's all working all right, we can take off the branding. Well, not me. When I say we, I say Delta. He can take off the branding, and then it will be exactly the same mod, but it just won't be branded Toyota. It will be probably a Delta Taco or DND Taco or something like that. He's not sure on the name yet. That's something he's got to work on. But absolutely love it. Amazing bit of kit. I could just drive this one for hours and hours. And I think that's the first bit of damage we've sustained on that. Whoa, careful. I'm so gonna nearly roll it then. Knock it up into the next gear. So it has got a 5-speed box what we're using at the moment, and what I found is, let's start from start. So you pull off from the start and it gets going, bang the clutch, up into 3rd gear, and then up into 4th gear. It goes up through the gears quite quickly. But nice bit of kit, fair play, I really enjoy it. And will be available on console as soon as the devs have gone through the bloody list, because there's just so many waiting at the moment. But it is what it is. What can we do? Nothing. We can sit and wait for it. or go and get a PC and you can get your hands on it now. Righto, well, I think we'll leave it there for the Toyota Tacoma TRD, which was built by Delta Gaming and is available on PC now. It's on Mods.io, and the console version should be another week or so. It might be a little bit longer. He's got a lot of projects on at the moment, and hopefully that'll come pretty soon. But like I said, we'll be waiting for it to come through testing for absolutely months anyway, because of the backlog the devs have got at the moment. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, why not go and check out one of my other videos. I've got over 500 Snowrunner videos now. So thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.